I would say that music is one of my main gifts. I also produce videos, and I have a Spanish talk show on Telemundo that I direct and produce as well. So those are two things that I had done growing up that really I wanted to do. Those were fun things that I had picked up on my own. My parents never forced me to do anything. It was just I wanted to do it, and so I practiced like 40 minutes a day, 45 minutes a day when I was like 5. And just practicing my singing as well as some piano and some saxophone. But I get to minister at Hermiston Christian Center over in Hermiston, Oregon, and it's in Eastern Oregon, so we're kind of far away from the western side, but there's a lot of good things happening over there. I was like 5, I think, when I decided that I wanted to sing. And I remember in church thinking and singing in the same key and the same notes as the women. And I thought, Mom, am I supposed to be singing these notes because they're so high? And she said, well, I don't know. She said, I don't know. And so I was a little confused. And for a long time, I just thought, okay, I guess I'll just sing those notes, even though they're really high. And then, so my very first song I sang in church was called El Shaddai. And it was by Amy Grant.
Yeah.
And I got to meet her and Michael W. Smith in December, and it was some of my heroes that I grew up listening to and learning how to sing from, and it was nice being able to tell them thank you for their influence. Well, I get to teach private lessons as well during the week. So sewing into students, all kinds of different students. Actually, some of them are here today listening. And so it's been really neat to see from beginning to a couple years down the road. It's really fun to watch somebody grow from beginning to see their gifts develop and then deploy them out into the world. I have students all the time, 2 or 3 years down the road, that come back to me after they've started with me and they say, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm out and I'm active and I'm on the Gateway worship team and I'm playing here and there and I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it's just really neat to see those testimonies from those kids. And not just kids, but adults as well.
Yeah.
And I think, too, duplicating yourself is a good thing.
Yeah.
When you know you're the only leader, and when you know that, if you leave, you have to develop somebody to take your place. And that is a good sign of leadership, I think. When I was in Master's Commission in 2005, I got to actually see Tiffany sing at her church. Did you know that?
No.
I came, and it was when the American Idol gal was on there with you. Yes. So, and I got to talk to her as well. But I just thought it was so neat because I knew you, and I was like, I know her. And it was just a neat thing to just see her in her gift.
Yeah.
And you also made a CD with the group, and it went through like Walmart stores. It went through a lot of places. I would say, and to add to what Tiffany said too, hers was great, and I love that. Practice. Spend the time that you need on it. Take a half an hour a day, take an hour a day, whatever you can do, but develop. That is one thing that I would like to have seen some of my family do, because my family is very talented, but they won't practice. So the thing is that, you can't have a talent that you don't develop and be using it well. It doesn't work that way, and it fails.
Yeah.
And then pray about what you're supposed to do. I get too busy. I do too many things. Yeah. But and you do, I'm sure. We get so busy, and then we kind of start to lose focus on what we're focusing on, and then we get too busy, and it's just way too many things. So I think focus is another thing. So if you focus on that goal of someday maybe creating an album or filming a TV show or doing something like that, something with your gifting. So
yeah. I love that.
Thank you guys for joining us today. Thanks for listening to the podcast as well. We hope you guys enjoyed it. The first song I ever wrote was called The Color of My Heart, and I wrote it for Erica Pippett to sing at Fine Arts, but she never sang it.
Oh, she did?
I don't know if she liked it. But it was called The Color of My Heart. I actually ended up recording it as my first song, too, as well. So, but yeah, The Color of My Heart.